Let's get into some things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expected, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about y'all. Fits me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, you guys. Listen, the time, we had a lot going on today. I've been working, baby. If y'all just knew how hard I've been working, if y'all only knew, y'all gonna find out a little bit today. But I have been working hard. Got an exciting announcement I want to make. I'm gonna wait until there's a little more people in the room, but I have an exciting announcement. I'm gonna make that today. Got another announcement we're going to be making in April. Baby, we moving. We rocking and rolling over here, ReallyBTV and ReallyBTV Travel. We rocking and rolling over here, honey. Let me say hi to the people. And then we about to get into some things, honey. Hey, Ebs. Hey, Boo. We're going to be doing Chasing Atlanta at 6 o'clock. I believe it's on Ebby's channel because I don't think it's my turn. I think my turn is next. But keeping it real. Hey, Malik. Malik said it's his birthday month all month long. Happy birthday, March 26th. You'll be turning the dirty 30. Okay. What's up, CC? Hey, Chuck Boo. I'm 2 for 2 on today's lives. Yes. Hey, Miss French Kiss. Miss French Kiss, I got something for you. I'm hoping it's something you'll be excited about. Lovely Nola. What's up, Nisa? Strolling in. Hey. How you doing? What's up, that lady? Danielle, what's going up? Nisa, Sweet Pea, KDK, what's up? Ronnie, what's up? Tawanda, hey, boo. Ash Tuck. Katrina, happy Sunday. Everyone rise and shine. Give God the glory. All right now. Sweet Pea, listen on your way home. Okay, boo. Katrina says she like number 13. What like you? Listen, Karma is whooping Alicia's you know what? First, she lost her ability to stay on key. Now she should left that woman's husband alone. What's up, Alexis? Hey, Danny Boo, CJ. Really B, do you mind helping me link with anyone that is in Portland, Oregon? I want to get a little happy hour together for fun folks and chat about some topics in person. Well, is there anybody in Portland, Oregon? I don't know anybody in Portland, Oregon. All I can do is you can keep shouting it out in the chat, asking if anybody's in the Portland, Oregon area. That's all I can do, boo. I don't know anybody in that area of the country, my love. Miss Bay thing, but you are free to drop it in the chat as often as you want and ask people who are interested in linking up. You are free to do that as often as you want. I think that's Corray. What's up, Lady of Virtue? Hey, boo. Me and her gonna be hanging out in another little bit over 2 months. Y'all can't tell me Claressa wasn't sitting window seat on the short bus. Oh, what up, Don? Male Game Changer. Hey. We need a Charlotte meetup in November for my birthday since the tribe took over my birthday cruise. Listen, Ebby, I haven't talked to you, but I got something already. I already got something planned. I got something planned. I got the idea planned. I just don't have the date. And I know you saying it's my birthday, nigga. What you mean you don't have the date? I'll call you. But yes, we are. I'm going to just go on and say it live. We will be having a birthday situation in Charlotte for Ebby's birthday. I just can't give y'all the date yet because there's some other things that are hanging in the wind as far as my schedule is concerned. But there will be a birthday party in Charlotte for Abby's birthday in the month of November. Now, I can't promise if it's going to be the same weekend of her birthday, but it will be the month of November in Charlotte. So go on and get your plans ready. If you want to celebrate Abby's 50th birthday, we will be doing that in Charlotte, North Carolina, the month of November. Again, I'll give y'all the date as soon as I got the date. Okay? But yes, Abby, I got you, boo. I got you. Your girl got you. Your girl got you. One who cares. Hey, greetings from St. Louis. Hey, St. Louis. Pretty great eyes. Hey, boo. Oh, wait a minute. Tawanda says she's in Portland for a DM. So, KDK, link up with Tawanda. She's out there. I think she's out there working right now. Yeah, link up with her. Yeah, y'all link up. See, look at that. Ooh, see, all you got to do is ask. What's up, Janae? Not Claressa, look in the window. I'm not doing this with y'all. Baby, let me hurry up and finish saying hi to the people. That was funny. I'm going to add that she was, oh, Lord. I'm not doing this with y'all. Keep it moving. Cross country cruiser, Dusty Buns. Okay, Dusty Buns. I'm tired of these okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, I think that's everybody. If I missed you, hey Cindy Montrez, if I missed you, charge it to my head and not my heart. That's right. Closed mouths don't get fed. Yes. Closed mouths don't get fed. So now let's get ready to get into some things. We will do church announcements somewhere in the middle because I'm really excited about some announcements I need to make today. And I want to make sure that y'all are in here. I'm gonna give people a few more minutes to get here. You know, YouTube be sending out the notifications late. People be doing other things. So I'm gonna do that. Just to update on the boxes, the book did come. So all of the boxes will be in the mail this week. Like I said, I will send out the tracking numbers once I have mailed them out. I apologize for the delay, but they are packed up. They are in my car. I just got to go by the post office tomorrow on my way home. I needed to buy some bubble wrap because I wasn't comfortable with it was empty space in some of the boxes. I just had to repack the boxes. I don't want nothing to show up broken and damaged. And then the book I was waiting for just got here on Friday. So tomorrow they're in my car. They're in the boxes. I just have to go to the post office and do all of that. So that is there. That is there. Again, sorry for the delay, but that's what's been going on, but it is there. Okay. Let's get into some things before we Let's get into some things before we get into these church announcements. Okay. The person who just sent me a text, thank you. We'll definitely link that up. We will definitely link that up. Okay. I like that idea too. Like it. Boom. I like it. Okay. When I get off of here, I'll tell you exactly what my vision is and we'll work it out. Okay. You might try to make it for Abby's. Yes, Chuck. Yes. All right, so let's get into these things. Kim and Kris Kardashian, come here, please. Come to the front. Kim and Kris Kardashian, come. Now, I ain't want to gossip, but Ray J said that the CEO of Vivid Entertainment is willing to testify if he needs to and corroborate Ray J's version of the story. I'm going to say that one more time. Ray J said that the CEO of Vivid Entertainment, that is the company that distributed the SEX tape of him and Kim Kardashian, is willing to testify to corroborate his version of the story. Now, as you guys know, Kim and Kris Kardashian submitted an affidavit to the court where they swore they didn't have anything to do with the distribution or the planning or whatever of the SEX tape. And y'all remember that Ray J showed us a contract that was signed and negotiated by Kris Jenner, allegedly, that has her signature, his signature, and Kim Kardashian's signature, allegedly. And he said that not only was the tape planned. Now, I'm going to tell you what he said. This is what Ray J said. If it's a lie, Ray J told it. I did not tell it. But Ray J said not only was it planned, but that Chris made them reshoot it because there were parts that she was not happy with. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. Not only did he say it was not an accident, Chris allegedly made them reshoot part of the tape because she wasn't happy with it. Now, didn't Ray J say Kim signed his name? Yeah. Now, with that being said, according to Ray J, there are three tapes. 2 of them took place in Puerto Rico, which is the one that most people have seen when they were on vacation. But one took place in Santa Barbara. That allegedly is the reshoot. Now, I'm just telling you what Ray J said. Somebody said, take us out of the group chat. We don't care. Now, this I do care about. Now, listen, I don't care about a lot of stuff when it comes to Ray J. But this I do care about. Because I want to know. And if they lie under oath, and he can prove it. Oh, I'm here for it. I'm sorry. I'm here for that. I'm here for that, baby. Now that I am here for. Okay. Ray J's story ain't never changed. Right. But anyway, child, that's what they said, honey. That's what they said. Now, Jamal Bryant then came down here and gave this old bullshit ass apology talking about he misunderstood the moment. What did you misunderstand, sir? Hold on. I'm going to let y'all hear what he said. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. He said he misunderstood the moment. I'm not sure what moment you misunderstood, sir. He went to his YouTube channel where he was celebrating his 100th episode on his podcast. I'm gonna let y'all hear what he said. Because
that were not true. And I wanted to apologize to you for being a leader that was out of touch with what it is that the community wanted and sensed what it is that the community were demanding. It's much greater than those 4, and I've heard you, overwhelmingly so. And not having a good read of the room, I take full responsibility of. I made assumptions that were not true. And I wanted to apologize to you for being a leader that was out of touch with what it is that the community wanted and sensed what it is that the community were demanding. It's much greater than those 4, and I've heard you, overwhelmingly so. And not having a good read of the room, I take full responsibility of. I made assumptions that were...
Listen, it's so much in that sentence I need to break down. First of all, what assumptions did you make? Like, who was telling you that we were ready to go back to Target? Because I feel like that's where it started. I feel like what he's trying to say is people were in his ear telling him they wanted the boycott to be over, telling them they were ready to go back to Target, telling them that, they felt like Target had suffered enough, whatever. But my question is, who told you? Who was in your ear telling you that they was ready to go back to Target? Who said that? I feel like Portia. Who said that? That's number one. Number two, who's the leader, sir? Who put you in charge of anything? What leadership did you think you had over here, sir? You lead New Birth. That is who you lead. You lead New Birth. Nobody asked you to come over here. Nobody asked you to tell us nothing. You are in charge of New Birth. That is it, and that is all. Outside of that, nobody asked you to come over here. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have an issue with our black leaders taking some leadership. I don't have a problem with that. And on the grand scheme of things, Jamal don't bother me. He's self-serving, but most leaders are. If we want to be honest, let's be honest. He's self-serving, but he don't really bother me. But when you say I misread the room, sir, what room? What room were you in? What room were you in? I mean, at least he did come down and he did apologize. But sir, that was after you that was after you gave this big press conference. He talking about it was never meant to be. I was never, because his first response was to make it seem like, oh no, I wasn't saying the boycott was over. I was just talking about the fast was over. Well, then explain to me, hey, if that's all it was, then why did you get your ass on a plane, train, or automobile and come to DC and call a whole press conference to make that announcement? If that was only about New Birth and the fast, you could have done that at New Birth on Sunday morning, where you have the pulpit, sir. You got your ass on a plane, train, or an automobile and came all the way to DC and called a press conference to make this announcement. No, you thought we was ready. You thought we were giving in. You thought, listen, this why could none of us, and I'm gonna say us, I'm gonna put myself in the category too. This why none of us could have ever walked with Martin. Do y'all know how long the Montgomery bus boycott lasted? The Montgomery bus boycott lasted over a year. And we're not talking about being inconvenienced about where you're going to buy your deodorant and your laundry detergent. We're talking about people walking to school every damn day, walking to work every day, getting their parents back and forth to where they need to be, getting their children back and forth to where they need to be, getting to church on Sunday. We are talking about literally walking out your door and walking every single place you had to go because you couldn't get on the bus. And those buses were empty for over a year. And I say we, because I'm still ordering from Amazon, and we can't be inconvenienced to not go to Target. That's what you thought it was? You thought the people was ready to give in? That's what I be talking about. So nobody asked you. The Alabama brought the anniversary coming up. Baby, the anniversary coming up for the bra, honey. Shoot. Right, he came to DC to pick up that check. And then he said he wasn't getting no check, sir. Lies you tell. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. I don't know that to be a fact. That is my opinion. Yeah, don't nobody come for me. That's my opinion. That there was a conversation had on a burner phone somewhere else. Let me see here. Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I'm covering everything before I go to, because we don't have a lot to talk about today, but I had some things I need to talk to you about. Well, let me tell you that your opinion is correct. Hey, Powerful, what's up, boo? Now, I'm just gonna throw this in here. I'm trying now, Simone. Y'all know my girl Simone Redwine, attorney Simone. Baby, she over somewhere in Bali, living her best life. Okay, she is traveling the world, doing her thing. But as soon as I can get her, I want her to come on here. I'm gonna wait till after tomorrow, but I want her to come on here. And she did a really, really, really. Can Ahmad do me a favor and go find that video that Simone did on Tasha K's bankruptcy? She did a really, the Oscars come on tonight. A really, 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 really great breakdown video of Tasha K's bankruptcy. So if you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. But I want to get her to come on after tomorrow, because tomorrow allegedly is when Tasha K has to go back to court and submit these and present these documents. We talked about that last week, or earlier this week, I should say. Well, no, last week. Today's Sunday. As it relates to the bankruptcy and the debt and the payment arrangement and all of that. Thank you, Xavier. There it is right there. That is a really good video. Simone goes through the documents and she breaks it down. Well, Tasha K wasn't too happy about Simone's synopsis. There it is right there, y'all. She wasn't too happy about Simone's synopsis of the things. And Tracy said the bar is open. She has a passion fruit martini, a cinnamon old fashioned with apple slice, and a black cherry Mai Tai. And for the non-drinkers, we have a peach strawberry sparkling club soda. Oh, that peach strawberry sparkling club soda sounds refreshing. But you already know what I want. Go on and slide it down the bar. And had the nerve, the unmitigated gall, to record a video set to music in his civil rights suit carrying about. Oh, you still cussing out Jamal Brand. So Tasha did a live yesterday. Well, I don't know if it wasn't yesterday, but she did a live, I guess it was sometime over this weekend, where she proceeded to address Simone. And here's what irritates me. When people always want to address somebody and try to tear down their credentials. She was like, what Simone said was a lie. Simone doesn't understand. She's just a YouTube attorney. No, she's a real attorney that went to real law school, that passed the real bar, that has her own law practice, that has afforded her to be her own boss and travel the world at will, which is why she's in Bali right now. Okay? She is not, I'm a YouTube lawyer. I didn't go to nobody's law school. Okay? Nobody's law school. I'm the YouTube lawyer. Okay? She is a real attorney that understands the legal stuff. I honestly think, and I'm saying this as a non-attorney. This is my opinion. After listening to Simone's video, after reading some of the documents myself, after having a little bit of an understanding, I think, Tasha, you're the one that doesn't understand. And I don't know if you don't understand because the people tried to talk to you and you wouldn't listen, or if your comprehension skills just are at that level where you don't understand. And I'm not, that's no shade. That's true. That's just because, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. We got over 200 people in the room. Okay, the hookah is open. Abby said the hookah flavors for today are passion fruit, apple pie, mango madness, strawberry kiwi, and peach perfect. Now, going up to the rooftop, for all of you people that need your herbal libations, the rooftop is open. Abby is up there. And she got the hookah pulled down. Now, if we get to 300 people, Don gonna open up that kitchen. Okay. Now, all my executive board members, those are the people lit up in green. Those are my executive board members. Y'all head on over to the VIP section. Y'all are good. Tracy, we got the people bringing you your drinks and your hors d'oeuvres are over there. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention that. Hey, Miss Parker, what's up, Star? And thank you for being a member for 34 months. I'm sorry, baby. I was running my mouth when you dropped that in the chat, and I wanted to acknowledge it. Okay. Damn, Nisa said, give me to it, everything. Well, hallelujah. Cheryl said she headed to the roof. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mel's on the roof. Okay. Yeah. So, with that being said, as I was listening to what Simone said with Simone's breakdown, as I was listening to her breakdown, in all reality, if they still meeting up tomorrow down to the courthouse, I don't think Tasha really truly understands what's going on here. Because she kept saying the debtors signed off on the debt. No, they didn't. First of all, that's not how bankruptcy works. That's number one. Number two, Cardi B can't sign off on a debt because the debt that you owe Cardi B is not part of the bankruptcy, because you can't put that in a bankruptcy. That $4 million you can't put in the bankruptcy. No, what happened was there was a payment plan set up, but the payment plan was contingent on your income, meaning if your income goes up, the payment plan goes up. And you were supposed to submit your paperwork quarterly, which is 4 times a year. 3 times a year, in case you don't know. They're 4 times a year. 4 times a year. Shit. Yeah, they're 4 quarters in a year. I'm tripping. 4 times a year, you're supposed to submit your paperwork. And what Cardi is alleging is that you did not submit your paperwork for the last quarter, but you've been down on this YouTube bragging about all the money you have. See, that's the problem. If you would just shut what we like to call the fuck up, Cardi might leave your ass alone. But you keep coming down here bragging about how much money you have and how you good. So she's like, oh, well, if you good, then you can pay me more than $20,000 a month. Because right now she's paying Cardi B $20,000 a month. The other thing, and this is the part that I'm not sure, but let me know. I mean, when I say let me know, this is a question I'm going to ask Simone. Tasha was making it seem like they made a payment arrangement and all she had to pay was the $1.9 million. And I guess Cardi was going to forgive the rest. But according to Simone, no, that's not what that's not it. And I was listening to the Kempire and he said no as well. So between Kempire and Cardi, not Cardi, between Kempire and Simone, both of them are saying no, that's not it. They made a payment arrangement for that 1.9. And then, I guess on the back end, she still got to pay the rest. I don't know. But I want to get some clarity from Simone. I'll get some clarity from Simone. Right. So anyway, so Tasha was, calling her all kinds of dumb and she don't know what she's talking about. She just a YouTube lawyer. And then she said the funniest thing. If you're a lawyer, why you down here? Why you not in a courtroom somewhere? That lets me know how ignorant you are, Tasha. Because like I said, Simone is in Bali right now, living her best life. And she's probably still making money. She is an attorney that has her own firm. And clearly it's lucrative enough that she travels. Because she's, I'm going to say it one more time, in Bali right now. There are a million different ways you can practice law and make money. She doesn't have to go in a courtroom to make money practicing the law. But it's like saying, you're a doctor, why you not in surgery right now? Because all doctors ain't surgeons. All attorneys don't go in the courtroom. That's not how that works. Tasha was $200 to see her in DC. Yeah, she had a whole DC takeover weekend this weekend for her birthday. Somebody asked me if I was going. No. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens tomorrow. I don't know if it's something we can zoom into or something like, because before I think the recording, the audio of her bankruptcy somebody got before. Or was able to get in there. So I don't know, I don't know how to get into those things, but I'm going to find out tomorrow, see how that went. I'm going to try to find out if somebody's following it and see tomorrow, see how that went. I don't know, Pam. Pam hasn't really been doing a lot on Tasha K, so I don't know if she's going to go in there or not. So... I actually enjoy some of Tasha's commentary, but there's not a soul in this earth that could convince me that Tasha isn't miserable. I agree. I don't think she's happy at all. I don't. Yeah. It's 200 of y'all in here. Yes, Don said, oh, Don, is it time to close the doors? Is it time to close the doors? And then we about to get into this Claressa and get into this Swiss Beats, and then I'm gonna make these.
I said, close them doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Y'all, this is the time where it's time. Don is gonna pass the collection plate. Now, if you're on the left side, you pass the collection plate on the left side, it's free 99. It is free 99. If you could please just click the like button. If you are new here, subscribe, share it. If you're catching this in a replay, hype the video, please, and thank you. If you want to donate to the platform, you can hit it to the right side. You can make a donation. That's up to you. You can Cash App, Super Chat, I keep wanting to say Venmo, PayPal, all of that. It is 444. Look at that, 444. Isn't that Jay-Z's number, 444? You can Super Chat or Cash App, $4.44. That is the number for the day. $14.44, $40.44. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got an email. It was like, what? $400.44. All right. What's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow's when Tasha K has to go back to bankruptcy court and present the documents to Cardi B's attorneys. I doubt Cardi's going to be there. She's on tour. I doubt she's going to fly to Atlanta for this or Miami in Florida, wherever the case is. I doubt she's going to fly in for this. It'll probably just be her attorneys, but Tasha K is supposed to be there in person with her attorneys to submit her paperwork so they can reevaluate what she makes and if they need to change up the payment plan. That's my understanding. Okay. Baby, you better say it again for the people in the back, Abby. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. We can add a couple of zeros to that 444, but clicking the like button is free 99. You can do that for free. You can click the like button for free 99. Okay. Okay. Tasha says she doesn't have a court day Monday. I watched the live yesterday, but I'm only going by what the paperwork said. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe nothing Tasha K says. I'm going by what the article that I read says and what Simone said. Simone read the paperwork, and the paperwork said March the 16th. I'm only going by what the paperwork says. Now, if something happened, maybe there was a Zoom meeting, maybe the lawyers talked on the phone and they don't have to go to court tomorrow. But I'm just going by what the paperwork said. I'm just going by what the paperwork said. Yeah, I mean, again, Tasha would know better than I would know. I just don't believe nothing she says. You know what I'm saying? She says she doesn't have court, but she has a doctor's appointment. Time will tell. It always does. So we'll see tomorrow if she was in somebody's courtroom or if she was at the doctor's office. I mean, that's just... There it is. Oh, Lord, honey. She's only in this predicament now. Right. I mean, she lied to get in this predicament. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, baby. We'll see. With that being said, okay, so I put something on my community wall yesterday asking, do we want to do Easter baskets? Now, y'all know we did Thanksgiving baskets. We did Christmas baskets. Easter is not as big of a, holiday because not everybody even celebrates Easter. And I believe it was Quake that said, is it going to be too much work on me? So here's the thing. When we did the Thanksgiving baskets, it was a lot. It was a lot. I'm not going to tell you no lies. It was a lot. Christmas was a lot better because I had a system. I had figured it out. I was maneuvering the things, and I could do those baskets like boom, 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 boom. And remember, I did the Google Doc. It was a lot easier to do Christmas. I don't know if we're interested in doing Easter. You know what I'm saying? It's just not that big of a holiday. But it was never really about the holiday as much as it was about if we had families that were in need that could use dinner. You know what I mean? It was kind of like Thanksgiving, of course, is Thanksgiving. Christmas is Christmas. Easter is Easter for people who celebrate it. But it really would be more about, do you know a family in need that could use dinner? That could use a surprise bag of groceries on their doorstep? That's really how I'm looking at it. But we'll do it as a tribe. If that's not something that we trying to do, it's cool. I know everybody got other things going on. Child, I'm about to make an announcement in a minute. That's y'all gonna need to spend some money. So that's what it is. So y'all think about it. I'll circle back around because we have a few more weeks. Think about it. I'll circle back around later on this week and see how y'all feel about it. Easter is actually the only time we do baskets, and they be on a global scale. Really? Okay. Well, again, y'all think about it as a tribe. It's 227 of y'all in here right now. I'm going to ask y'all again on, like, let's say Wednesday. I'm going to ask y'all again on Wednesday. Y'all tell me what y'all think. In that time period, look, this is the teacher in me. I want y'all to think about if you have any families that you could think of that could use a basket. If you know a family that could use some groceries, a Sunday dinner, you know, I'm thinking we'll do the same thing we did for Christmas and Thanksgiving, but instead of a turkey, we'll do a ham, you know, a ham or a chicken, do some sides of fixings, and maybe I'll throw in like some Easter candy or something. I don't know. But I also need to look at them prices again. Do you know what the government is? You know what? That's true, Nori. This all started because of the government shutdown. And a lot of people don't realize that the government is partially shut down. There are people not getting paychecks. TSA is not getting paychecks right now. But I need to look at the grocery prices and see what is reasonable. But y'all think about it. Let me know. Like I said, we can circle back around on Wednesday, and y'all let me know if there's anybody in your family, in your neighborhood that you know of that, you know, could use some groceries. Because that's what it is. When I heard Easter basket, I think of the ones. That's why I put in parentheses food, dinner. That's why I put it in parentheses dinner. Yeah, that's why I said dinner. Because I know a lot of people were going to think of like an Easter like bunny and candy. No, I'm not sending that. It would be food. You know, and like I said, it would be a ham or chicken. Same thing we did, 2 sides, a dessert, and a dessert, a case of water, and some bread. And for the dessert, instead of dessert, I may just add some Easter candy, like some jelly beans or some, you know, something Eastery. Instead of like a dessert, maybe just be some candy or something. So you can use your mobile app to get through the airport now. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Easter dinner basket. Yeah. So we'll circle back around Wednesday. Y'all let me know. Let me price it out, and I'll let y'all know. And we'll see. Again, if y'all want to do it, we can do it. If not, it's no big deal. But I appreciate y'all thinking about me, asking if it's too much. Like I said, Thanksgiving was a little overwhelming, but I got a system now. I'm do the Google Doc and boom, boom, bam. Do the Google Doc and boom, boom, bam. It was a lot easier. And I just did like four baskets a night. So I wasn't overwhelmed. I didn't try to do 15, 20 baskets at one time. I did 4 a night until I got them all done. And there it was. So we'll circle back around. Today's Sunday. We'll circle back around on Wednesday. Okay. Do not forget, we're going to get into Swiss Beats and Claressa in a minute. We're going to do the church announcements right now. We got 232 people in here. So let's get these out the way real quick. Don't forget the cruise. Again, I've read the details, but if you're interested, March the 16th, which is tomorrow, is the last day to book for these prices. You can still book after tomorrow. I just cannot guarantee what the price will be. Now, right now, the prices are actually going down, but again, you know that could change every day. It's like a airline ticket. It changes from day to day. But if you are still interested, please, this is the information. Take a screenshot if you need to get those prices. 800, and they're not open on Sunday, so you got to do it tomorrow. But 800-465-3595, and there's the group number 9923-946. And the rates are locked, like I said, until March the 16th. Now, I am going to also call them tomorrow and see if they'll give us a few more days. I meant to ask on Saturday when I called, because I called on Saturday yesterday. But if we get a few more days, that's great. If not, it's cool. But because we booked so many rooms, I might see if I can get us, be like, hey, I still got some people that want to book. Can we get another week? So we'll see. There it is. Now, here is, and this is what I'm excited about. Hold on. Let me put it up this way. I don't want to put it up that way. Let me put it up this way. This is an event that will be happening here in the DMV. So all my DC people and Tracy, because Tracy will come down, child. All my DC people and Tracy. This is what I have been working on This is what I've been working on. Let me change this background because I think this background is a little too busy. I want y'all to be able to see the flyer really good or see it really well. Excuse me. Let me change the background. Let me make it a black background for right now. Okay, so this is what we are doing, you guys. This event is called Dreaming Out Loud. It is an afternoon of vision, purpose, and dreams. And we're going to be having an event. When I say we, myself, Shade in the City, I'm going to add them to this flyer, child. Look, I ain't talked to them, but I just wanted to talk to them before I put them on the flyer, but they'll be added to the flyer. Myself and that young lady over top of me, her name is Didi Pecchioni or Cummings. Anyway, that is some of you guys who went to Books and Bourbon. You guys met her. You actually met her. She is the person that curates the Louisville Book Festival. She is an author. I have had her on my channel before. And the event is going to take, well, that says Thursday, July the 18th. I have to change that. The July the 18th is a Saturday. I don't know why that's saying Thursday. But July the 18th, this summer, July the 18th, Saturday, it'll be from 2:30 to 5:30. The location is the M Lounge Studios in Bowie, Maryland. I'm not sure. For those of you who live in the area, it's at Bowie Town Center. It's at the mall. We're going to be having a conversation with Didi. She wrote a book called Dare to Dream. And it's a book that she wrote, right? Like that first year of Donald Trump after the election. And she said, she's a psychiatrist by trade. And she said it was a book that she wrote coming out of what her patients were dealing with, what her patients were expressing to her, what she was personally going through as far as how she felt about how the election went and what was going on in our country. And these are all things that for us that we can come together and we can dream and make our dreams a reality. And what is it that we need to do in spite of everything that is going on? Her book, she actually has started a podcast. And I will put the podcast. I'll put the link to the chat. I got to get it. I'll put the link in the chat. But she's actually started. I reshared it on my Instagram the other day. But she has actually started a podcast. Oh, well. Hold on, Tracy. The link is pinned. The ticket link is pinned, Tracy. But hold on, baby. Calm down, because Tracy is ready. This is How to Dream with Didi Cummings. Oh, I said Dare to Dream. It's called How to Dream. So that's the book right there. So for this event, now listen, this event, I'm going to show y'all where this event is going to take place. So you guys will have an idea of the space. If you've never been there before, I went yesterday. I told y'all I've been working. I went yesterday. I talked to the owner. I took a tour. We talked about some things. What time is it? Okay, good. Oh, I'm good. I'm good on time. Here it is right here. And this was on TikTok. That's actually how I found it. I'm going to show you guys the video. So you'll see the event space. Hold on. Uh-oh. Y'all can't hear it. Why y'all can't hear it?
Which one you gonna choose? He cleaned out the old me and now I am new.
Oh no. Okay. Woo, I don't want. Okay. Well, I can't let the music play. Sorry, all right, y'all, because they got music on here. But this is the event space. It is
Selfie Studio located.
It is actually a content space. It has a ballroom on one side, and on the other side is like a content creator space. And as you can see, it has a bunch of selfie stations
in the Bowie Town Center.
Hold on.
There are over 40 different content back.
You can see all the different backgrounds. So there'll be an opportunity for us to take pictures. You have all these different backgrounds where you can take pictures and enjoy that space. That is the space that we will be using. We will have access to that whole area for the entire time that we're there. You see how it's set up. All the different booths, if you want to go in and take pictures and all those different things at that space. The tables and chairs will be set up in that area. We will have food as well. So there will be As you guys can see, you see all those different, it's over 40 different setups and backgrounds. Now I'm working on trying to get us a photographer, but I can't promise that. Yes, this is my event. I will be doing this. This is my event. So here's the event, you guys. It's 4 hours altogether, but you know, I have to put in time. So it's from 2:30 to 5:30. Part of that time, we will be, hold on, let me do this. We'll be having a session with Dee Dee where she's going to walk through some of the exercise. Hey, what's up, mother? Hey, Treasure. Well, she'll be going through the things that she does with when she has her, because she does these events all the time, but they're usually just in Louisville. They're in the area where she lives. So she's going to take us through a session that she would do when she has her wellness retreats and things like that. So it's not closed to women. I mean, it's not closed to men. Anybody can come. But we'll be going through the session. I don't want to say too much because I want us to go through it, but we'll be going through the session. Everybody will get a copy of her book. She will sign the book for you. So that is a part of the price of the ticket. So the tickets, there are 3 different tiers for the tickets. The tickets are, hold on, let me show you guys. Oh, it is right here. Hold on, let me share this. You have your early bird tickets, you have your VIP tickets, and then you have your general admission. And let me tell you guys what that means. As you can see right there, July the 18th from 2 to 6, well, 2:30 to 5:30. Y'all know we got to clean up and all that good stuff. But here is the, hold on. When you go, you have to put the date in for some reason. So once you put in July 18th, it comes up. So the tickets are, the early bird tickets are $80. The general admission tickets are $90. The early bird is available until April the 15th. You got 30 days. And then the VIP tickets are a guaranteed seat at the table. So there are a limited amount of seats at the actual table where Dee Dee will be. Those are limited. So those are the VIP seats. You will have a guaranteed seat at the table so you can eat your food, you can be comfortable, have your book in front of you, go through the things of that nature. But everybody, you buy a ticket, you'll get a chair. You know, everybody will have a seat. Nobody will have to stand up. Everybody will have a seat and can get comfortable. But that VIP is just at the table because seating is limited at the actual table. Dress attire, look, I just ask that you show up decent. I mean, I'm not making this like a formal event. Y'all know I'm not a formal person. But it is in the summertime, so just don't have your ass cheeks hanging out. I mean, if you want to take some sexy pictures, bring a change of clothes. If you want to take some pictures in front of the backdrops and you want to take some thirst traps or whatever, just bring a change of clothes because don't nobody want to see your cheeks hanging out. I mean, I'm just saying. But, you know, bring a change of clothes if you want to. You're going to have time to explore that space. And that is where the event is going to be. So you can take as many pictures as you want. We can change up the groups if you want. So yeah, show up however you want to present. I'm just asking. It is going to be hot, so I'm not saying people have to, wear, I can't even get it out. It is going to be the middle of the summer, so I'm sure we're going to have shorts and t-shirts and stuff, but just be appropriate. That's all I'm saying, That'll be a nice drive from Brooklyn. Oh, Powerful, I know you'll come too. Tracy, I know will come. So the link for the tickets, y'all, we're doing this we're doing this big time. We ain't cash apping. I'm going to be using Ticket Spice. So that is the link. It's pinned at the top of the chat. So the link is there. Y'all know I will keep pinning the link until it's sold out. Now, I don't think we're going to sell out. I shouldn't say that. We're going to sell out. Hurry up and get your tickets. I shouldn't say that. I just say we're going to sell out. Hurry up. But yes, honey, that's what we have going on. I'm excited. And again, I do have to update that. I don't know why I didn't catch that. It says Thursday, but it's not on Thursday. It's a Saturday. So there we go. All right. Tracy said, Lord, Tracy already got her ticket, honey. Tracy really plays no games, and I love her so much for it. All right. With that being said, Let's get into some more mess, honey. Let's get into some more mess. Now, Claressa. Hey, girl. Claressa. Come here, girl. The ticket link, it should be pinned at the top. Is it still at the top? Hold on. I'll put it in the chat again. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. But it should be pinned at the top of the chat. But here it is. I'll put it here again. Hey, what's up, Lexi? Yes, honey. We on the road, honey. We on the road. What's up, Lexi Boo? Okay, it's pinned. Okay, there it is right there. Now let's talk about this Claressa Shields and 50 Cent situation. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Boo. Baby, listen, Tracy, look, y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know. And thank you for being a member for 36 months, Lexi. Thank you, Boo. So y'all know that Claressa Shields and 50 Cent have been beefing. Now, I'm going to be honest and say this. 50 Cent is a troll. I'm not saying that we should not acknowledge his trollness. I'm not saying that we but I will say this. He's a troll. Let him troll. Papoose, sir, 50 wasn't thinking about you no more. He had moved on to T.I. and his family, and they was giving him a run for his money. Now, Papoose this week done dropped a visual for the diss track that he dropped, or he dropped the full diss track or something that got 50 Cent's attention again. So next thing you know, some man, I'm gonna keep it loose. I'm gonna call him a guy. I mean, he's a man. I shouldn't say it like that. He's a man, child. Some man, 50 Cent done found some man by the name of Maserati Bud. I'm assuming he's somebody's rapper, okay? He allegedly told 50 Cent that he slept with Claressa. Well, Claressa's friend called him and said, why did you lie on her like that? Why would you tell people that you slept with her? Why would you do that? You know she got a man. So they recorded the audio of him saying, I didn't sleep with her. I told 50 I didn't sleep with her. But y'all know who y'all dealing with. He's a troll. Y'all know who he is. Like, it is what it is. You know what he's going to do. Y'all know what he's going to do. So they released the audio of him saying, it's not true. Y'all know 50 Cent is a troll, yada, yada, yada. So he got mad. And he was like, oh, so we want to record people? We want to drop recordings? Cool, bet. I got my own recordings I'm going to drop. And I'm going to drop them. And I'm going to keep dropping them. Now, to my knowledge, he's only dropped one. However, the one he dropped was a little interesting. He said, Pat, I was at the house at Christmas. Now, y'all remember Christmas. Y'all remember Christmas when Papoose was down to the New York and Claressa was in Atlanta by herself, down to the Louis Vuitton, acting a whole monkey. Y'all remember? I'm sorry. Acting a fool. I got to stop saying monkey. Because I don't mean it in a racial way, but I don't want to offend nobody. I ain't got time for that. Y'all know when she was down to the Atlanta acting a fool, when Papoose was in New York for Christmas. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember? Now, he said, hey, Papoose, I was at your house on Christmas. Remember when Claressa FaceTimed you? Yeah, I was there. I was sitting right there when it happened. And he proceeded to drop an audio or a video showing Claressa singing and FaceTiming Papoose. You're acting a donkey. That'll be acting a donkey. Thank you, Andrew. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Just because he was there on Christmas does not mean he slept with Claressa. I can admit that. But this is where you opening your mouth sometimes makes things worse. Because the man has a video of him in your house on Christmas. You got a Christmas onesie on. There's no question that it's Christmas time. Everybody is Christmas. Everybody in the video is Christmas. So it doesn't seem like he was lying about being in the house at Christmas. That doesn't mean that anything sexual went down, but here's the problem. Claressa went live yesterday to clear the air. And she basically made it seem like this dude was a stalker. He's crazy. He be exaggerating stuff in his head. You know, she gave an example of one night she was hosting at a club and he was there and he bought her some food and she was like, you know, he was in her DMs, was like, yeah, did you remember me? I bought you some salmon last night. Like making it seem like he's just a clown and he just like, I don't know, like he's a nobody. Like he's just obsessed with me. Like he posting all this stuff on his Instagram and it's not me. I don't know what he's talking about. Why is he talking about me? But then you proceed to show text messages. Now, to be clear, the text messages do support what you were saying about you asked him to take the pictures down because he had all these pictures up on his Instagram of you and that it was creepy and you asked him to take them down. They do prove that, Claressa. But here's the problem. When you start showing your phone and scrolling on your phone, other stuff can pop up. You know what else I saw when you were showing those? And I didn't screenshot it, y'all. But you know what else I saw when you were showing them text messages? When you showed that conversation? You also showed a conversation where that man was talking to you and was like, why you ain't tell me you had a boyfriend? Why you ain't tell me you had a man? And you responded to him and said, I didn't lie to you. I didn't lie to you. And he was like, you did lie to me because you got a whole man. You ain't telling me you had a man. And then you responded and was like, I told you I was with somebody. And he was like, but you ain't telling me it was like that. Like they're literally arguing over what she said and what she didn't say about whether she had a man or not. And then finally he was like, but you ain't have to lie. You ain't have to lie to me. That sounds more than somebody that was just stalking you. That sounds more like that doesn't sound like just a stalker. That sounds a little bit deeper than that. That sounds like you were having whole conversations with this person. And why does it matter if he was just some old fan that was obsessed with you, that was just that was just obsessed and in your DMs and posting you for no reason on his Instagram? Why are you even arguing about whether you have a man or not and what you told him, what you didn't tell him? He shouldn't be that important in your life. It shouldn't be that deep of a conversation. See, that's what happens when you do too much and you show too much. You start scrolling, and that's what I saw. I could care less about you. Yeah, you told him to take all them pictures down to you because you were like, that's weird. Why you got all those pictures on your Instagram of me? But then why are you talking about who you, right? She was entertaining him. So now I do believe I believe that video is a valid video of real receipt that he was up in your house at Christmas, because it sounds like, now walk with me now. Y'all walk down this road with me. Now the ladies are going to understand this more. Fellas, y'all going to understand it too. Walk with me down this road, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to walk? Y'all ready to walk? Walk with me down this road. It sounds to me like Claressa keeps a cup. Is that the damn ice cream man? Y'all, that is the ice cream man outside. Anyway. I ain't mad at you, bro. I am not mad at you. You better get your money. Here's what it sounds like. It sounds like Claressa keeps a couple in the chamber when Papoose is up in New York doing whatever Papoose be doing up in New York. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like to me that Claressa, right, go get your purse. Go get your purse. Hey, look, I want a strawberry shortcake. Go on and grab me one of them strawberry shortcakes off the ice cream truck. It sounds to me like Papoose be keeping one in the chamber. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, that Claressa. So when Papoose is up, y'all are cutting up about the ice cream man. But that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you got a little booty call, a little somebody to show you some attention and some love when Papoose ain't there. That's what it sounds like. And he thought it was deeper than what it was. You were never interested in really trying to be with him. You were never trying to make him your man. Papoose is your man. But it sounds to me like you was keeping him over here on the side for the days when Papoose was up in New York. That's what it sounds like to me. And for whatever reason, now here's the question. This is the question that I have. How the fuck did 50 Cent find out? How in the hell did 50 Cent find this dude? See, Claressa, hey girl, either he called 50 Cent or somebody in your camp called 50 Cent. Because how the hell did 50 Cent find out? Right, French kiss? If she had just said, listen, Papoose a married man. He my man, but when he ain't here, he ain't here. I would write, hey, drop your balls. Tell us how you really feel, girl. Did he find him or did he send him? That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he reached out to 50 or somebody in her camp did, but this is not even somebody that people know. I mean, I don't know him. Y'all might know him. You know, the young people might know him. But, child. And you're right. Papoose ain't going nowhere. Papoose is not going nowhere. You know why he ain't going nowhere? Because I believe Remy. Now, I know everybody don't believe Remy, but I do. And I believe that man is broke. And I believe that, like Remy said, that he was getting paid off of being her manager. And now that he is no longer her manager, that man don't have no money like that. I believe what she said, that he has a gambling problem and he got other issues and his money funny. I believe him. I mean, I believe Remy. I absolutely do. So now Papoose ain't going nowhere. Why? And where is he going? I want to know if Remy still got those bags of clothes in her house. Remember, she packed up his clothes and was like, I want him to come and get them. I packed them up all nice. Look, I folded them. Remember, she had like 15 of them bags, those bags you give. She said, I got them off of Amazon where they zip up and they were real nice. They weren't in garbage bags or nothing. And she was like, I wish he would just come and get them. Can he just come and get these clothes? Like, I wonder if he ever went and got the clothes. Oh, the rumor has been out. Got you, Dom. See, I didn't know. She still got him. He ain't come and get him yet. See, that's what I'm talking about. The reason 50 Cent got his info is because Pap and 50 and right, but I'm just saying who told him. It's kind of like back in the day when we had real rap beefs back in the day when you had the LL Cool J's and the Cool Mo D's and we had the Nas and the Jay-Z's and all those really great rap battles back in the day, and they would pull out all your business. And you'd be like, who told him that? Who said that? You know what I mean? You'd be like, how did they know that? At this point, I would have been charging him some shortage. Right. He would have been getting an invoice, honey. Because it was like 15 bags. I don't know, child. I don't know. It could have been a scheme set up by Todd to come to us with the bullshit. Check out Geisha 305. Yeah, I know Geisha. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Geisha 305 did do, but she did put something out about it. So maybe that's where it came from. Mm-hmm. Y'all, they say tomorrow we're going to have severe weather. They say it's like a tornado watch and stuff tomorrow. Look. Father Nature. Hey. Father Nature, can you go? Mother Nature is mad about something. I don't know. Did you forget to take out the trash? Did you forget your anniversary? Like, did you cheat on her? Like, Father Nature, can you please go home and make up? Because this is some bullshiggity that we got going on down here. Last week, and I'm not exaggerating, on, did I say it was Monday or Tuesday? Let's just say Tuesday. It was 80 fucking degrees. I had to turn my air conditioner on for like 2 hours. My house was hot as hell. I had the ceiling fans on. I had the windows open. And the next day, the very next day, and I'm not bullshitting, it snowed for fucking 5 hours. Snowed overnight. The temperatures plummeted and it snowed overnight. Now tomorrow, they talking about, I just got a tornado warning. They talking about all day tomorrow. All day tomorrow. It's supposed to be severe weather. We on the tornado watch. It's going to be wind. What the fuck? Baby, Sweet Pea, I was at work and one of my students asked me, they said, you think we're going to have virtual school tomorrow? I said, why would we have virtual school? They were like, I hadn't even looked out the window. I looked outside. I said, damn. And it was sticking to the cars and everything. What's up, Fedora? It was sticking to, hey, Miss Didi. It was sticking to the cars and everything. I said, what the hell? Right. They all the way down to Charlotte. Baby. So, Father Nature, can you please go home and make up with her? Whatever you did, say you sorry. Shit. Just apologize. Give him a good Anita Baker. I apologize. Shit. Got the ice cream man outside. Got the ice cream man outside. He confused too. Shit. Moving right along, child. Moving right along. With that being said, let's get into this last story. This Abby's friend, Alicia Keys. This Abby's girl right here. She about to cuss me out. You're under a freeze warning in Dallas. Damn. And it'll be 80 degrees by Wednesday. Baby. Right. The ice cream man said, let me get a few dollars for this for these tornadoes come through here. So yesterday I was minding my business. I really was. I was working. I had things to do yesterday. I was working hard. Ooh, mother, I got to call you and tell you what I did yesterday. You're going to be so proud of me. But anyway, I was working hard yesterday. Okay. I was working hard yesterday. I was working on this yesterday, the event that we're going to have in July. And I was working on a lot of things yesterday. Like I said, I got a big announcement in April coming. Y'all just wait on it, baby. We working over here. We working. I told y'all I'm trying to get out the classroom, honey. We working over here. Okay. But yesterday I was minding my business, and Jonna, if I'm saying her name wrong, Sebastian, who is the mother of Swiss Beats' daughter, Nicole. Y'all following me? Swiss Beats' baby mama. I hate to call people baby mama, but for the purpose of this conversation, she came down to this good internet yesterday and proceeded to tell us that Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys are terrible parents, and they are allowing her child to eat edibles and vape and not go to school. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Boo. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, I work hard for the money over here, Donna Summer style. So hard for it, honey. I work hard for my money, so you better treat me right. Is Mother Nature, maybe that's what, is Mother Nature having hot flashes, baby? Shit. So she came down here. I'm going to just tell y'all, listen, I have all this information, but it's out of order, but I'm going to just give y'all what I got the best way I can. So in several Instagram posts, Sebastian claims that Nicole recently hit her. Oh, yeah, and that Nicole hit her. Recently hit her during an argument and said the situation has escalated after years of conflict over parenting. She also accused Swiss Beats of threatening and harassing her in the past and says she has had to make some issues public for protection. She claims when Nicole was in her father's care, she has been exposed to vaping, weed, and edibles, claiming the teenager has been hooked on vapes for years and was introduced to them by Alicia Keys' brother, and accused Swiss and Alicia of allowing partying and celebrity events instead of focusing on school. So this is what she said. This is a quote from Miss Sebastian. I've had years of struggling with them. They are the opposite of what parents should be. She goes there and there's no structure, no regime, just meeting celebrities and partying on the yachts with billionaires. Her dad always brings her late for school, breaching the court order. I'm so tired of people assuming that we are so holy because of the money. We have to save children from Hollywood parents. Most of these kids are on drugs and everyone applauds them. Everyone should stop worshiping celebrities. People need to have a grounded life. These celebrities are connected to... Oh. She said these celebrities are connected to Epstein. Oh. And have no boundaries. That's what she said. She said this on Instagram. Why is there no blend? I think she means like blending, like parenting. She said, because they do everything the opposite way. I say no vapes, weed, and edibles. They make them available. Alicia uses them herself. Her brothers got her hooked on vapes. I say detox from social media, detox from the phone. They give her the fourth secret phone. I say study. They take her to parties on yachts, and she doesn't study. Both of y'all sound a little off to me, if I'm being honest. She said, Nicole just crossed the biggest line. She hit me. In the name of Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats, who have been alienating her from me. Then she posted this. It says, Swiss Beats sneaks in a GUN threat against his baby mama in a video of him and his mother following his recent altercation with the mother of his daughter. Now, this is from 2019. So she posted this and she said, this is from 2019. He has been threatening, harassing me for years. He hasn't taken any part in raising Nicole, never did any caregiving. They do it for power and control. He lies in my face when we have conversations, then does the opposite. I have to make it public for protection. This is why it's impossible to deal with these people. How could paying attention to violence against women? What? Oh, it says, how about? My bad. How about paying attention to violence against women? This is an example of Hollywood patriarchy and that you are worshiping in America. Check yourself and stop attacking the women, the mother, on behalf of these people pumping their egos. He was drunk driving with Nicole in the car the same year. These people are reckless. Then she posted a picture of a vape and she said, these belong to Alicia Keys. This was in her house in San Diego. Nicole has been hooked for years on that while in their care for the holidays. She said Nicole got addicted to drugs and vapes in the U.S. while in their care on holidays. This is why she's acting like this. It's not normal teenage stuff. I'm trying to save her from further destruction. I've spoken to her dad so many times about it. They ignore everything. They speak to Nicole and make me look like a villain to her. If you have to go public to save your child from drugs, you should do it instead of your child spiraling out of control and publicly dying from an overdose in a bathtub. That was specific. In a bathtub like Whitney Houston's daughter. It's impossible to talk to her about these issues. We had a 9-hour talk recently. I told him over and over again. Well, it sounds like y'all talking. If you talk to him for 9 hours, that sounds like a talk. Hold on. I got one more thing here. She posted this. It's long. Hold on, y'all. Child, let me get my other glasses for this, honey, because that is a situation right there. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's something on my glasses. Oh, Lord, I done spilled something. Okay. Oh, no, I need to wash these. Never mind. I done spilled something on these. I'm going to have to clean these. Oh, yeah, I got to clean these. Okay, I'm going to have to just struggle through this, y'all. I got to clean those when I get off of here. I spilled something on them. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Work with a sister. In the last 15 years, a fake friend of Nicole has been trying to coerce her into a relationship I do not approve of. The communication was highly inappropriate, especially considering that Nicole is still 17. It is also completely against our culture and beliefs. Girl, what culture? It contradicts my cultural legacy, which is global, not about what is currently cool in the West. The communication was full of vanity and other nonsense, revealing pictures of Nicole and inappropriate comments coming from said person. On top of that, this person was trying hard to tell Nicole to stop listening to me, her mother, and not care about what I say, to rebel. The friend is over 18, therefore an adult. She used manipulation to get money out of Nicole to pay for Ubers and other things. But this was my money. She even tried to get Nicole into illegal activities, which put Nicole at serious risk. She wasted a lot of Nicole's time, which had now led to Nicole doing much worse in the mock exams than her A-level predicted grades required for the entry to the universities of her choice. She is extremely invested in our private lives and lifestyle, gossip to the point where it feels unsafe. She was constantly expressing how she wants Nicole to take her on expensive trips in the future. She used Nicole. The friendship was never genuine. I sent 3 messages to this person telling her to stop communication with Nicole. As a parent, I have the legal right to do so. In return, she continued texting Nicole and threatening with reporting me to the police for harassment if I contacted her again. Her message to me was possibly written by ChatGPT. However, she didn't even bother to check with Chat. That from the point of the police, a concerned parent is absolutely in the right to tell someone they do not approve of, especially when it comes to the safety of their child. It is not harassment. It is lawful and protective. Girl, but how many times did you contact her? Because it is harassment if you do it too much. It is harassment. This is what is modern culture of fake rebels to coming in, threatening the parents of someone you call a friend, with police for telling you to stop inappropriate activities. This is why this kind of civilization is going to fall. Girl. No respect for parents, no respect for older people, no values, no spirituality, no understanding of social hierarchy, too much bravado, and no accountability from this new internet vanity rotten generation. Just selfishness and extreme individualism. This is what I'm gonna say. Is mother you still here? Has anybody seen the original Carrie? You know, Sissy Spacek standing in front of the prom, the pig's blood Carrie. Anybody remember the original Carrie? Tell me if y'all know what I'm talking about. Tell me if y'all remember the original Carrie. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know where I'm going? The people who've seen the original Carrie, y'all know where I'm going? Y'all know where I'm going with this? Uh-huh. Baby, she remind me of the mama on Carrie. After reading this, she remind me of the mama on Carrie. And I'm going to say this. I don't condone children putting their hands on their parents. However, I am going to say that there could be a situation that exists where it needs to happen. That's all I'm going to say. Hell, Carrie came home from that prom and unalived her mama. So did. And I'm not saying she should have. Don't nobody go back and say Really B said that's what I ain't saying she should have. I'm saying I understand why it might have happened. Now, I don't know, Nicole. I don't know why you put your hands on your mama allegedly, because we don't even know if you really did that or not. I don't know why you allegedly put your hands on your mama, but what I do know is that it sounds like it might have been warranted. Now, as far as the vape situation is concerned, at the end of the day, kids vape. They shouldn't be vaping. It is illegal to sell a vape to a child under 18. It's illegal for children under 18 to have a vape. Just like cigarettes, just like alcohol. It is illegal. We deal with vaping all day long at the school. If I could show you the amount of vapes we done took from kids at the damn school, okay? Now, I will say in a co-parenting situation, you guys have to be on the same page. I can't say so that, Nicole is not allowed to vape. Nicole is not allowed to smoke weed. Nicole is not allowed to eat edibles. And then when she go to daddy's house, she can do all of the above. That's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. And those are the types of things, unfortunately, when you get into co-parenting, that become an issue. But I can see where when she's with her dad and with Alicia, she might have more freedom. And she may be, it may be a more laid back, relaxed environment. Because let's be clear, we've all seen Alicia Keys' eyes. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying she does smoke weed. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if she smokes weed. Y'all feel me? What time is it? Okay, I got a few more minutes. Okay. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that everything this woman said is true. But I can see how this would be a situation. I can see how this could be the situation. That's all I'm saying. Right. Carrie's mama came for her, and Carrie said, not today. We'll tell you what you ain't going to do today. You did it yesterday, but you ain't going to do it today. That's all I'm saying. She smoked on Dream Chance. Oh, okay. See, I didn't watch. Okay. Well, then I don't have to say allegedly. Then we know you smoked, girl. I mean, I already knew. I already knew. Now, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you, ain't no child that's living under my roof going to put their hands on me. Now, I'm going to tell you that. Now, that email would have been, come get her. That's all I would have said. Come get her. She's 17 years old. She ain't got but one more year. Come get her. Now, exclamation point, exclamation point. That's it. She'd have been outside until somebody picked her ass up. Wait for your daddy. Let him come pick you up in his Maybach. I don't give a fuck. Don't pack nothing, because I'm sure you got a whole wardrobe. I'm sure you got a whole wardrobe over there at his house. You ain't got to take nothing. Bye. Go. Get out. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. And you better hope he get here before the police do, because I'm calling them too. And I'm filing a report. So you better hope your daddy get here before the police get here. Because I called the police first. But that would be the end of that. That's the end of that right there. All right. With that being said, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. We're going to be over at Ebby's house in about 30 minutes for Chasing Atlanta. And then I guess at some point before I go to bed, I'll do Love and Marriage. DC, Lord. Love and Marriage Huntsville before I go to bed. Thank you for those people that already purchased tickets. I'll put it up on the screen again. We are having an event on July the 18th. We are going to be having a session, a self-love, selfie, dreaming out loud session with author Dee Cummings. You guys will walk away with her book. You will walk away with the conversation. You'll walk away with the moment, the hours to spend with some people. I don't want to say women because it's not closed to women. Men can come as well, but it is a moment. It's a great event. The link to buy your ticket is in the chat. The tickets, the early bird tickets, I believe, are $80. General seating is $90, and VIP table is $110. Baby girl wouldn't have made it out my house with air in her body. Okay, it's Real Housewives of Potomac. Potomac is done. There is no Potomac. Potomac is over. Season finished. We're done until Atlanta. We're done until Atlanta. My child hit me with, y'all going to be asking who did the body, girl. I'm just going to say, it'll be one of them things. They'll be like, the child be done disappeared. They be like, really, B, where's your daughter? I don't know. She packed up and left one day. She told me she was leaving. Fell in love with some man. Maybe I'd be a snapped episode. I'd be a snapped episode. You hear what I'm telling you? Oh, Married to Medicine. I don't know if Married to Medicine is coming. I believe it is coming on tonight. It's the finale. Am I watching the Oscars? No. I never watched the Oscars. I do know they're doing like a nice tribute to sinners. That I might want to see, but it'll be on YouTube. They'll clip it. Somebody will put the clip on YouTube. So no, I probably ain't watching it. You gone?
Yes.
Well, have a great week. Pat's my weekend roommate, y'all.
You here Friday?
This Friday? I think so. I'm not out of town.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not out of town this weekend. I'm here. I think I'm here until, unless I decide to go somewhere for spring break. I'm here until my cruise in May.
Oh, okay.
Unless I decide to take a road trip for spring break. I'm not buying a flight nowhere. Yeah, flights are ridiculous. Baby, Chuck said they would have never found any remains. Like I said, I'd be a snapped episode. It'd be a true crime podcast on me. They could think it all they want, baby. They'll never prove it. They'll never prove it. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all later because I do have a few things I got to do before 6 o'clock before we go live. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.